my friends. So you guys said you like the voiceover things for reasons beyond me, so I'm gonna please you guys. I'm gonna do them. Okay, first here we have your treasure chest panel. This is gonna be the bottom of your cube, and it's gonna be the basis for all that is awesome. Make sure that you copy these edges exactly, or else the pieces won't fit together. It's very important. Alright, moving on to boss key. If you've done that Zelda treasure chest thing, you've made this design before. This time I used pastel yellow and yellow. If you look closely, it's kind of hard to see. If you don't have pastel yellow, just use yellow and cheddar or yellow and tan. And it didn't record me doing the edges, so here's a picture. Just copy from that. Make it exactly like this. Moving on to the piece of heart panel. This is going to be one of the sides. There's really not much to say about this one, so I thought I'd take this time to say that I will be picking a winner for that giveaway thing from my last video sometime this week. So if you haven't entered in that yet, do it, and you could win the Zelda treasure chest thing that I made. Okay, copy the edges here, like so. Make sure your pegboard looks like mine, and we'll move on to the next. Now, we just wouldn't have Zelda if we didn't have those crazy chickens that kill you, or they swarm you if you attack one of them. Anyway, the color that I'm using here is Blueberry Cream. You can use gray if you don't have that color, but it's more accurate to the sprite if you use this purpley color, but it's hard to find, so I understand. Light gray works too. Alright, borders, just the same as the rest of them. These side panels all look the same on the edges, but make sure that they're exact so they fit together. Now, finally, moving on to the last panel, the last side panel anyway. We've got one more after this, but it's a cool one. This is the last side one. It's a fairy, and it's super adorable, I think. But basically you can do any sprites you want, you guys. Like, you don't have to use the same ones I did. They're kind of random, to be honest. Once again, the sides here, the borders are the same as all of the other ones. Alright, so this next piece is totally optional. Well, as is this entire project, but this is not part of the coin box. It's just something I thought of at the end. I was like, how cool would it be to put a master sword in the slit in the top of the box? So I made this. Just make sure that when you're ironing the sword part, you over iron it so that the beads are flatter and it can actually fit inside the slit at the top of the box. You'll see what I mean. And now for assembly. These two pieces have the same border, and these four pieces have the same border. If you did them correctly, it should be fine. And now for the sword. The reason that you needed to over iron the sword is so that it will fit inside. Make sure to do that. For assembly, just snap the pieces together. Should be pretty obvious how they go together, and it looks pretty cool once it's finished. And put the lid on top and the sword inside, and you've got yourself a finished Zelda coin box. Da-na-na-na. Impress your friends, show your family, put some coins inside, and save up for more Perler Beads because you just used a lot of them.